Whoa.
Siguen molestando. La puerta...
Oh. Is that you making all that noise back there?
Ever since moving into his new home, a man has been hearing strange knocking sounds at the front door late at night. But whenever he checks, there's never anyone there. One night, the same knocking returns, but this time something else is caught on camera. Watch closely.
Ok, escuchen esto. Les estoy grabando esto. Son las 2:33 de la mañana. Y estamos completamente asustados. Sí, por estos sonidos. No sabemos qué esté detrás de la puerta, pero estamos muy asustados. Al parecer no se ve nada. Pero y efectivamente, como pueden ver a simple vista, pero no es nadie. Pero se siente como que si alguien me vigilara. Vamos para adentro mejor. Vamos adentro, vamos adentro. Ok. Les grabo esto para que se den cuenta que esto está pasando casi todos los días. Ok, va de nuevo. What? No manches.
In the footage, you can hear the knocking along with other eerie noises. When he opens the door, nothing seems out of place. But after reviewing the recording, he notices what appears to be a face peeking from around the corner, silently watching him. The very next night, things take an even darker turn.
Amigos, son las 5 de la mañana. Toda la noche se han escuchado ruidos, lamentos y la verdad no sabemos qué No manches, ¿qué fue eso? Ok, vamos. Realmente, amigos, no sabemos. Escuchen. No manches, nuevamente, ¿qué es eso? No puede ser. Es lo que estoy viendo, amigos. ¿Escuchan eso? Manches, no puede ser. Todas esas personas que dicen que esto es mentira. Para todas esas personas que dicen que esto es mentira. Esto es increíble, amigos. Es increíble. Escuchen, realmente no entiendo lo que quiere decir. Creo que se ha ido. Fuck.
After that moment, unsettling events start happening inside the house.
Después de lo que pasó anoche, las cosas están saliendo del control. Es el segundo día desde que abrimos la puerta y esto está pasando el día de hoy. Como pueden ver, siguen molestando. La puerta sigue sonando como que si estuviera alguien detrás de ella. Sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera, pero bueno, aquí vamos. Miren, lluvia. Y no hay nadie. Nuevamente no hay nadie, solamente lluvia. Que vamos a cerrar. Y Vamos a ver qué pasa. En el video anterior sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera la puerta, pero bueno, ya. Escuchen, les digo, esto se salió de control y no sé cómo pararlo. No sé cómo va a no sé cómo va a terminar esto. Escuchen. Esto es realmente traumatizante para mí. Y como les dije ayer, amigos, miren, la televisión. Miren, no sé si alcanzan a ver. Que se proyecta una imagen muy extraña. Ok, miren. Opa, ¿qué fue eso? No manches.
The lights begin flickering and turning off on their own, and the TV suddenly goes to static before showing something deeply disturbing, a demonic-looking face on the screen. Panicked, he runs from the living room, unsure of what might be lurking nearby. Digging deeper, he learns that the two previous residents moved out unexpectedly and without explanation not long after they arrived. Now he fears he might be experiencing the same haunting presence that drove them away. Real, ghost or not? As always, you decide. If this video is genuine, it seems there could be a lot more going on in that house than a couple of random noises. This next video comes from a YouTuber known as B. John, who first uploaded the unsettling footage back in May of 2008. In the initial clip, we see him walking through his home, seemingly attempting to bless the kitchen, and that's when things quickly take a chilling turn. Out of nowhere, several objects are flung to the floor by what looks like an invisible force. At the same time, the camera starts picking up strange bursts of static, adding to the chaos. You can clearly see the uploader is shaken, his hands trembling and breathing growing rapid as he tries to process what's happening. The clip then abruptly cuts off. But that wasn't the end. Not long after, a follow-up video appeared on the channel, this time using a stationary camera positioned inside the same kitchen. And what it captures is equally creepy. If you look closely, there is a fleeting moment where a faint, ghostly figure seems to glide across the kitchen before disappearing. It's subtle and easy to miss, unless you know where to look. But once you see it, it's hard to ignore. Of course, skeptics have pointed out that the flying objects in the first clip could have been staged using fishing line or someone just out of frame. As for the ghostly figure, some argue it could be the result of post-production editing or even compression artifacts. But considering this footage dates back to 2008, it would have taken a fair bit of planning and technical know how to pull off something like that with the tools available back then. So, what do you think? Could this be a genuine case of paranormal activity caught on camera during a home blessing? Or is it a cleverly executed hoax? Either way, it remains one of the more memorable poltergeist videos from YouTube's early days. In this video we're looking at today, the footage comes from the TikTok account Dude My House is Haunted, a name that already sets the mood perfectly for what's caught on camera. It starts with the uploader casually explaining how, while walking through his kitchen, he noticed a cabinet door slowly creaking open on its own. And right as he's telling the story, something eerie happens again.
But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in and it would stop doing it, but now it's making this. Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving.
Sure enough, the exact same cabinet swings open by itself, just like he described moments before. To rule out obvious explanations, he even opens the cabinet to show there's nothing inside and no visible strings or rigging that could make it happen. That alone is unsettling, but things don't stop there.
See, that snap's closed. All right. See, that's the freaking noise. Oh my freaking God. All right. Creepy crap going on in the house. Oh man. All right.
Suddenly, the freezer lets out a loud, startling noise that makes him jump. Maybe it could be chalked up to some mechanical quirk, but given the timing, right after the cabinet incident, it feels like it might be part of something stranger. What really adds to the creepiness is how ordinary and quiet the moment is. It's just a normal kitchen, in normal lighting, without any spooky music or special effects. That simplicity makes it all the more convincing. Of course, skeptics might argue this could be a hoax involving fishing line or clever editing, but the fact that it's so straightforward and natural is exactly what makes it effective. TikTok user Win McPix shared a video to his account on July 23, 2023, starting with a claim that something had been watching him. According to Win, he was simply trying to unwind and play some video games when he noticed something strange, repeatedly passing by his window. Hoping to catch whatever it was, he set his phone camera down to record himself as he played. And sure enough, something unsettling happens.
Something keeps passing by this window. I just propped up the phone here and I'm gonna play. If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off.
Suddenly, Win picks up the phone and walks through the house, calling out and telling whatever might be there to cut it out. But if it was something paranormal, it clearly didn't appreciate being challenged.
Holy. Is that you making all that noise back there? Just think so. He's closing doors. You need to get out. Dude, will you knock it off, please?
Objects abruptly go flying across the room, crashing down in a chaotic burst. Then, a door swings open by itself, and just before it shuts again, a dark, shadowy figure becomes visible in the doorway.
You gotta get out. You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again? You're not leaving?
If you pause at the right moment, you can clearly make out the human-like silhouette standing perfectly still, partly hidden in the hallway's darkness. It's subtle, but that's exactly why it's so unnerving. Some viewers suggest this could have been faked using visual effects, like masking the figure behind the door frame and blending it into the shadows to make it look natural. The dim lighting and camera angle would definitely help pull off such an effect. Still, even knowing that possibility doesn't make the moment feel any less eerie. So what do you think? Clever editing, or something genuinely paranormal caught on camera?